Is your product failing on Amazon? Well, in today's video, we're gonna be breaking down why that might be, so stay tuned. What's up, champs? Welcome to today's video. My name is Troy Peterson. I'm a full-time seven-figure Amazon seller. And in today's video, we're going to cut the fluff, we're gonna cut the BS, and we're gonna be breaking down why your product is failing on Amazon. So we're gonna jump into my screen, and I'm going to be using this as an example. They're called pizza socks. And there's so many different variables of why your product could be failing, and I'm going to be breaking down. There's like 5 to 8 different reasons, so I'm really excited about it. And if you guys are too, go down, hit the subscribe button, like the video, drop a comment for the YouTube algorithm. It would help me out a ton, and I just want to say thank you guys for the support. So let's dive into my screen, and the first thing that we're going to be talking about is one of the biggest reasons why people fail their products, and it's because they don't understand keyword research. And I'm gonna explain everything and why that is the case. So if we come and we search fun socks, we pull the Chrome extension, we're going to see that there's a ton of search, 13,000 searches. Obviously the average review is super competitive, but what happens is we think that this is the perfect keyword for our particular product. And I'm here to tell you that it probably is not the smartest keyword to target right off the get-go, and I'll kind of explain, and once I wrap it will all make sense, okay? So if we search fun socks, we're going to see that there's llama socks, there's fruit socks, there's dog socks, there's cat socks, there's pineapple socks, there's star socks, striped socks, lizard socks. I mean, you name it, there's 5 million different types of socks. And the issue that we have, and if we continue to scroll down to the actual product that I'm going to be discussing, it's literally at the bottom of page 1, these pizza box socks. And so what I did is I copied this ASIN and I came over to Cerebro and I put it in here. And what happens is we do this organic rank 1 to 20, like I've talked about in my videos, and a lot of people do this. And we categorize it from largest to smallest, which is good, but we're looking at these top keywords. We got funny socks, we got fun gifts, we got funny socks for men, we got novelty gifts, we got brother gifts. And so right off the get-go, we just automatically think that these top 5 keywords are the best keywords to put in our title, targeting in our PPC campaigns, and that's just not the case. I mean, you need to look at the data right here. Yes, the search volume is amazing, but you're competing against a million different products, and not only that, it's a super broad keyword. Now, obviously it would be ideal down the road to rank for this, but at the initial launch of your product, you cannot be targeting these keywords. Now, you can have them in your listing, and that's super important, and hopefully you can just start organically ranking for it. And once you start building your listing, getting the reviews, and then down the road, you can be ranking for these broader keywords. But those are not the initial keywords that we need to be targeting. And that's a big mistake that Amazon sellers make, is they target the wrong keywords. So if we continue to scroll down, we can see that literally the first 9 keywords that they mentioned are not, they're just super broad keywords. But until we get to the 10th keyword, it says pizza socks. Whoops. It says pizza socks. That is the keyword that has potential. And as you guys can see, the search volume is still really good. The competing products is 450. The IQ score is a ton better. And as you continue to scroll down, there's more broad keywords, but you're going to see some other keywords such as pizza socks for men. Again, not a ton of search, but there's a lot less competing products. So those are the keywords that we want to target instead of these super broad, high competition keywords. So that's the main reason your product is failing. You're trying to target too high of searched keywords. You're trying to target too competitive of keywords, and you need to really narrow down those keywords, and you need to get the long tail keywords. So it doesn't necessarily mean the shortest keywords or the most searched. You want to get these keywords like pizza socks for men. Okay, that's very targeted for your particular product. Okay, we have pizza gifts. That's a little bit more broad, and as you guys can see, pizza gifts, it's a little bit more broad. There's 10,000 searches. So that could be a potential product down the road, but that's not the keyword that we're going to put initially inside our PPC campaigns, because it's just going to eat our budget. We want really targeted keywords for our initial launch inside our PPC campaigns, okay? So that's the first thing. Okay, so the second reason your product may be failing is a few things, okay? So there's a lot that goes into the second reason, but you're not improving your product, you're not differentiating your product, you're not branding your product, and you think that just selling a cheaper product for a cheaper price is going to get you more sales, and that's enough to compete against your competition. And I'm here to break your heart and say that that is not the case. You need to put a little bit more thought, a little bit more time into that product. And this is an example that I want to share with you guys, a jewelry tree stand. As you guys know, I actually launched a similar product to this. I actually have it right here. And as you guys can see, just by looking at this, do you think that this product is going to compete against these jewelry tree stands? And I guarantee you're already saying no. And you guys can see it's super cheap. It just broke. I literally just broke it right there. One already broke. I mean, it's the cheapest product. I didn't put any thought into it. My packaging sucks. I didn't have any branding, any thank you card insert. I didn't do anything right on this product. And I thought that I could compete against it for a few reasons. Number one, it's cheaper. All these sellers are selling for $20, $24, $13, $28. And I thought I could come in at like $10, $12 and it would just fly off the shelf. But Amazon customers don't want necessarily the cheapest product. They want the cheapest product, but the best quality. And you can tell that that's not the best quality. So you need to think a little bit more about the product that you're launching, okay? So that is a huge mistake that people make, is they're like, oh, I'll just launch, for example, this product right here. It's selling really, really good. And I'll just sell it for $15. Instead of selling it for 20, I'll sell it for 15 and I'll sell more. But this seller has been around for a lot longer. They have better rank, they have better reviews. They've done a really good job at being there, and they're there for a reason. So don't just try to copy someone and drop the price. You need to get a little bit more creative. And a thought that I had of how maybe I could improve this particular product is this wood base is awesome, but maybe you do like a floral base. So like a cute trendy pattern, maybe a marble pattern, or like the hexagon, different type of trendy pattern at the bottom of the base. And then instead of the post being white, maybe you make it like a rose gold or a gold color or something different that really pops out, and it's a little bit different. You may be targeting a different audience. This may be for like 25 and older, so maybe for moms because it's a little bit more simple, but maybe you're trying to target teens or girls in high school or something with a little bit more trendy of a design. So that's kind of what you need to think about when it comes to improving, differentiating your product. You can't just go and say, oh, I'm going to launch this product and I'm just going to sell it for cheaper. That is not the answer, okay? So that's the second reason why people fail, is price, improving the product, branding the product. And I actually want to talk about that real quick. Branding the product is super, super important, especially right now. If you don't brand your product, you're not going to be able to get approved by Amazon. You've probably heard about the 5665 error code, and it's saying you need to be brand registered. That doesn't mean you need to be brand registered. It just means you need to prove to Amazon that your product is branded. So if you're not branding it, hence this product right here, like nothing, then I'm not going to be able to get approved for my brand to sell that particular product. So those are all crucial parts to your success on Amazon. If you don't do that right, then I don't care how good you're doing the keyword research and all that stuff, it's going to be very, very difficult to succeed on Amazon. So that is reason number 2. Okay, so before we dive into the third reason of why your product is failing, I just ask you to do me a favor. Go hit the subscribe button, turn on the notification bell, take 2 seconds, like the video, and drop a comment. I really appreciate it. So let's dive into the third reason, and it is the pure fact that you have bad product images. So we're going to be using these pizza socks as the example, and the other pizza socks that I want to kind of compare. I'm going to show you guys the difference between good and bad. Now, this seller is probably doing okay, but the reality is there's so much to improve. And it's kind of cool. Helium 10 has this evaluation result. It shows that it has fewer than 7 images, so that's a huge deduction on points. On the smaller side, the image dimensions is smaller than 1,000 pixels, and having the pixel size is important because it allows you to zoom in and it's a little bit better quality. The title is shorter than 150 characters, And things like that all go into this evaluation result. So not only are images important, the description, the title, how you are designing and crafting the listing, okay? So you need to optimize it and you need to really take the time to do this. So this is an example of kind of a bad listing. I mean, it's not horrible, but the images, I mean, it's not that great. I mean, it shows the product, yes, that's great. But if we come over to this product, this is where it's just super, super clever. And it's like, oh, wow, this is like a product that I need. So first, I mean, they're socks that are folded into a pizza box. I mean, that's just super clever in the first place. But if we go to the images, it shows you exactly what it is. I mean, it shows you the different designs. So as you guys can see, the different designs right here, it shows the pizza box. And then when you lift it up, it looks like a legit pizza. And then right here, it shows kind of a super cheesy picture. They're on a date, and this is what you need to do. You need to get creative. And if you can make the customer kind of laugh or look at this and be like, oh, like this is kind of stupid, but like that's the purpose of this product, is it's a stupid product. So you need to kind of advertise it like that. So that's a super clever image. Then we come over here and this guy's sitting with the socks and it's over a pizza. Like it just is a good lifestyle image. And then again, another lifestyle image, and this is showing a girl wearing the socks. So not only can guys wear it, girls can wear them too. And then right here, it shows a group of friends all wearing the socks together. So if you have like a group of friends, like a couple, like they're showing them actually using the product. And then they also have a product video of these socks. So they've done a really, really good job. Not to mention their bullet points, and then their description down below as well. They have that A+ content, and they've just done a really, really good job with this particular product, okay? Where the other one, they didn't do that good of a job. So there's tons of room for improvement, and that's a huge thing that I've been seeing lately. A lot of people send me their listings and they're like, hey, can you check this out? And their main image is just not that good. It has shadows, the lighting's off, the pure white background is not pure white, and it looks like they kind of took it on their iPhone. And you need to not skimp out and get good images, because that's going to be a huge game changer on your listing. A few ways that you guys can get images done is Upwork. That's what I've been using lately. I've been taking my images by myself all the way up until this point, but that's something that I could be improving and paying someone that does it better than me, because that's not my main focus. So I'm gonna pay someone to do it, and it's going to be a lot better. And so Upwork is a great way. You can get people to do it from $200 to $600, all the way up to $2,000. I mean, it just ranges, and there's a lot of good people on Upwork. You can also use Fiverr. Fiverr is not as good. Upwork is a little bit better of quality, but those are two ways that you can reach out and get images. And then also you can just Google product photography and just take the time to find someone to do your pictures. And again, you can get quotes from multiple people and find the best person for the best price. Ask for their portfolio. Have they shot Amazon listings before? And if you can find a good photographer, then that's great. So that is the third reason people fail. And those are basically the three main reasons that people fail in general. So I hope that this really helped you guys. You need to understand keyword research. So if you guys don't have Helium 10 Cerebro or Magnet 2, then you guys need to get Helium 10 to do keyword research. And it's not all about the highest search volume is the best keyword. It's more about the targeted keyword that is the long tail. So if you guys don't have Helium 10, then go to the link down below, use code AMZChampions50. You'll get 50% off and you have access to Helium 10, all their tools. And so that is the first reason, is keyword research, not understanding it. And then the second reason is improving the product, branding the product, the price of the product. I mean, that's a lot, but that's kind of all in reason number 2. You guys need to take the time to improve that product, getting samples, branding the product, getting creative. Don't just go to Alibaba, find a product and not change anything and expect to make money on Amazon, okay? It's not a get rich quick scheme. If it was, then you could do that, but you actually need to put some thought into it, okay? And then the third reason is images, the listing. If you guys can do all those 3 things, you're going to set yourself up for success. And if If you guys enjoyed, like the video, drop a comment. I just want to say thank you guys. If you guys need any help with Amazon, then go to the link down below. I have a full A to Z mentorship program where I'll take you through the entire process. It's amzchampions.com. I'd love to have you in as a student and break down and simplify this entire process. So if you guys are stuck, the link is down below, and I just want to say thanks again, and we will see you in the next video.